Hi everyone, welcome to Cool Nerd Reviews. This week we are reviewing The Walking Dead, episode 11, season 5, titled The Distance. As always, I'm Steve Trezza.
And I'm Devin Burke still.
And today this was actually a really good episode, I thought.
I told you so.
Well, the past couple episodes I'm still whatever. But this episode was one of the better episodes that I have seen of The Walking Dead in a long time.
Really? That long?
Yes, that long. There were some Terminus episodes that were pretty good, but this one was this one. It had like a lot of action to it. There was a lot of stuff that kept drawing me in. A lot of like basically what happens in this episode is Aaron, the new guy that had met Maggie and Sasha outside of the barn. Maggie and Sasha bring him in. He explains this community to everyone. Rick is afraid that
he's more afraid. He's like, I've been down this road every single time.
He's afraid they're going to ambush the group.
Well, he's been 5 seasons through this.
Exactly.
So you can understand a situation of like, I shouldn't trust him. And I know like a lot of the audience even still is like, no, you're the next bad guy. Go ahead. Go and tell me what's your big plan, new bad guy.
So that's what he's like. He's like expecting them to be, ambushed and everything. So Rick's just kind of a dick to this guy the whole time. Yeah, and rightfully so.
I don't know. Like when Aaron like first walked in, like he used everybody by first name basis. Like he was very proper. Like even when like the little talks that with him, Sasha, and Maggie, like he still like said like Maggie, you can. Oh, not Maggie. Sorry, it was talking to Sasha. Sasha, please give Rick my bag. Like he was being very formal, very polite. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's supposed to show like he's not like a dickbag or like rough or anything whatsoever. So like he talks to the group saying like I have a great place, but the most thing that we need more is people. We need manpower.
Exactly. He said that's the most. The best resource that they could have is men. So then they, through the whole episode, he's trying to get them to go back, and Rick's all weary about it, so he doesn't want to go back because he's afraid that they're going to get ambushed and everything.
He freaks out when he sees the flare.
Rick freaks out when he sees the flare because he thinks he's going to use it to
signal his people. He's like, no matter what number I say, you're not going to believe me. He's like, I could say 280. 1? And he says 1 first, so that was like he was being honest first, and then like he just gave out numbers to him.
Or so we think. But no, it's and then he goes alone with Rick.
He stays in the barn tied up with Rick while everyone else goes and sees what Aaron said, which was the 2 vehicles of which where they were, and the other guy who was not anywhere nearby.
So it turns out that he was telling the truth, because they do find the 2 vehicles that he tells them about. I thought, I don't know. You kind of get the feeling that he was telling the truth the whole time.
Yeah.
You were kind of like, this guy means it, because the show does do a good job of like portraying the character of like who's bad and who's good.
Yeah, like it's not like one of those like, oh, we know you're the bad guy because you got like a theme song.
Yeah.
But they have
the dark
like
tones in the background.
But you see like the face, like when you see the governor, like before eye patch style, of course, he was like he was kind of getting wholesome, but he had like a very stern, like strong type.
And you
of
could
voice.
tell he wasn't a good guy, even though how much he puts the act on.
And even with the people in Terminus, like it was like you saw like something didn't add up. Like you see
something was off.
Yeah, something was very off with a lot of these people. But when you see Aaron, he's just very wholesome. Yeah, like, he's just very polite.
Yeah, and it's definitely he's definitely unless they're like completely going for a twist. He's definitely a character that I feel like is a good guy. And The Walking Dead is not really that kind of show where they do twists that are that obvious, or that aren't that obvious, I should say.
Well, so far they're very to the T of the characters' portrayals in the comics.
Yes. Okay, so he tells the truth. Rick still kind of doesn't believe him, and then you're kind of starting, like what you said, to see Rick kind of turn into the bad guy.
Yeah,
like,
very so, because you see
it's sorry, interrupting you. It's kind of like survival of the fittest, though, where that's Rick's style now. Is he's out for his group. And that's it. He doesn't give a shit about anyone else.
That's right. But anyway, he still has that mentality. But then once he asks them, like, where's the place? this is what like kind of like irritated me about a bit with Aaron, because he's like he didn't want to say what that was, where that was first, because he knew this is what he was thinking, that as soon as he would tell the place, he would leave his friend Eric, like which was the other guy he mentioned. So if he would have said that, then he would lose Eric.
Yeah.
His
boyfriend.
Yeah, his boyfriend. Yeah. It's whatever.
And no, it's fine. I applaud The Walking Dead.
No, yeah. I mean, I read the comics, so I already knew he had a boyfriend.
Yeah. Good. Get with the times. All right.
Yeah. Remember, it's only okay in the gay world if it's an apocalypse. Yeah. No, it's okay now, folks.
So then we had that epic car scene that was just awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was what drew me in.
But what's so funny is like this could have been avoided if he took the right route, which Aaron told him.
Just listen. You mean Aaron?
What did I say?
Eric.
I thought I said Aaron.
No, you said Eric.
All right. Well, Aaron's still here. Anyway, Aaron's still tied up with the gang and everything. He tells him like, "You want to take 86?" And he's like, "Nah, we're gonna take 23 or whatever." He's like, "That's a bad idea." It's like, "I don't trust you." And then like they go through it, and I feel like Rick even looked at him like, "This is your fault." It's like, how is it my fault?
But I mean, also at the same time, like, come on. I know it's dark, but we've all been on dark roads before. Like, you really, granted, all right, maybe you hit a deer here.
Well,
but they're flying through the night and they just don't even stop. They're just plowing over zombies.
They got distracted because they saw like he had like the like that gun microphone thing.
Yeah.
And when she was just saying like, "You were spying on us," he's like, "Yes, I've been spying on you. I told you this. I thought we were over that part." Because you see a satellite disc gun makes you any difference? Like, they know our plan. It's like the dude's just like,
yeah, he already did come out with that and say that.
But anyway, car just mows down like 50?
A ton of them, and so it's like that kind of gripped you in, because then it's like, oh my god, what the fuck's gonna happen?
I really like
next?
how that one scene showed like the lights were red too, the blood lights. I was like, oh, that's sweet. But
and then they gotta Michonne's pulling the zombie parts out of like the engine because it won't start.
Why are all the zombie parts so gooey? Do they all have to be gooey?
I don't know. Apparently zombies are gooey and very fragile. Yeah. It's like one punch to the head and the skull just caves in.
Apparently. I mean, then there's the other one.
Not getting enough nutrition, those zombies.
Yeah.
Walkers.
Well, Aaron calls them roamers.
Yes, that's true.
So I like how other people call them other things.
Different things. So the car scene was pretty good. That was the best part of the episode, I think. And
what's funny is like, in every season the group gets separated, but in this it's like they came back together.
Yeah, they get separated, and maybe 7 episodes later they're still separated. Yeah, but now it's like commercial break. Oh, we're together again. Yeah. Oh, that was good, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, great, we're separated again. It's gonna take 5 episodes to get back together. But no, it was like, oh, they're back because he knows where to go. Yeah. So that makes more sense, at least. So like they all meet up. Aaron reunites with Eric. Love touching moment. That's when you see it. That's when you also kind of get that compassion for them too. You kind of know that they're like, you kind of know at the beginning that they're good people, but then that really kicks in where you're just like. And then Rick tries to be the biggest, not only the biggest dickhead, but also the biggest cock blocker ever. Yeah. Like, it's like, you're not gonna sleep with him. Like not like that, but like he didn't want like them to be with each other. And everyone was like conniving at something. Yeah. Yeah, and even like Glenn and everybody was like, dude, come on, man. He's been telling the truth. Yeah. What can he gain at this point? Yeah, so eventually he did come around. Then, then they're like, we'll go there to Alexandria in the morning. They get to Alexandria at the end. And which it didn't take another episode, which I thought that would happen. Yeah, it's good. I mean, they get to the gates and then it kind of ended. They hear like the children laughter, which it's kind of good. It's like, oh, that's a peaceful sound. No, that's the thing. That's how you know it's a nice, actually hopeful sound. And you actually see Rick almost look like season 1 Rick with the smile. You don't see that so much. Yeah, he's got that beard. Yeah, he's going to get rid of that beard. It's going to be gone. I don't know what's going to be replaced, but what Grizzly Rick? I was going to say Grizzly Adams, but yeah, exactly. Grizzly Rick is probably going to be out of here next episode, folks. But yeah, then it looks like they're going into Alexandria. So what's your predictions for the upcoming episode? Well, since I've read the book, there's not much predictions for me. It's just that I just hope it's not going to be super happy-go-lucky 1950s wholesome place for them. I want it to actually be good working and
an actual, like, they have to do stuff. And I just hope it's not just an episode where they just go, like, oohs and ahs at things. You know, like, running water. I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah. Oh, my God, I have a house.
Oh, my God, you guys have Twinkies.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want, like, so much of that, of, like, the oohs and ahs of what they miss.
I'm afraid it's going to get boring again.
Listen, I know it might get boring in the next episode.
Because it's going to be like they're safe. Nothing's going on.
No, something will go on.
Right.
I'm not going to spoil what, but it's going to be a home run. Let's say it's going to be a very good home run.
Well, we will. Some foreshadowing.
Maybe.
Assuming they go that. Okay, so that is it for our review of The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 11, The Distance. If you would like to watch some of our other reviews, please check them out down here.
Also, like, favorite, and subscribe. Those and this one. Also, in the future, what we got here? Oh, looks like we're going to be doing a Loot Crate unboxing, people. But not today, maybe another day.
This is a tease. We will be unboxing this Loot Crate within the next couple days, and we will be putting it up on the show. We will also going to do a Loot Crate draft, which we are going to unbox it, and then Devin, Scott, and Ed. So I can't remember our names.
How can you not remember our friends' names?
I don't know.
How dare you?
Devin, Scott, and Ed, and myself will all be picking numbers, and then we will all be picking and trading for items in the box with each other. It's going to be an ongoing thing every month.
So far.